Okay, so I hope you all have a Spiro Mini like this in front of me. I'm gonna share some screen. Okay, so in here you should have Spiro Edu app. Sarah, you have a question, Sarah?
Okay, I just forgot to change my name, but I just want to share something. Recently, I have made my Spiro give you a hand massage.
All right, you can show me a little bit later, okay? It's fun.
But the description.
But by the way, Isha, you upside down. Like you're talking to me from the sky. All right, Jack, you can. All right, everyone check out Spiro Mini, and then you go to bottom right. To look up Spiro Mini, you should be able to connect to that. And then by now, everyone should be able to aim it. Let's see. Anyone can look for the Spiro Mini and start aiming it. Meanwhile, can anyone tell me what did we learn last week? Just raise your hand. Isha, what did you learn? What were we up to like last week?
So last week we learned how to like make it talk.
Yes.
And to like make it do sounds.
Yes.
And how to make its go.
Sorry, Ishak. That's not Spiro sound. That must be somebody else sound. Is that possible that I have to mute you for now? All right. We learned about function last week, everyone. Movement, sound, functions, lights. We learned all about those things. Look like I have some issue connecting the Spiro. Try again. Try one more time. Okay, so today we learned something new. Last week we learned about function. Today we're gonna use function, but we will extend it. Okay, we will extend it. Anyone, the first thing, anyone heard about conditional statement? Conditional statement? Raise your hand if you know. I'll lower hand everyone first. Has anyone like heard about conditional statement? Has anyone heard about if, then, else? Have anyone heard about that before? It's okay if you don't. It's part of your learning language programming. So, all right. So let's say we're gonna have conditional statement is like this. Stop sharing first. I'm gonna share. Okay, so this is called conditional statement. Conditional statement starting with if, and then you have a condition. Then you have else, and then is, so then is the outcome. The outcome will be based on this called if, so we call condition. Then will be action or outcome. For example, if I'm a good child, then my mom will buy me, I replace chocolate by KFC tonight. Next one, for example, we can learn if I super cool Spiro, then my mom will buy me KFC tonight. So if this is called conditional statement, right? Condition, we got a condition. If the condition is true, then will be the action will happen. If the condition is false, they go to thing called else. Else, you have, this is the false. This is the false. Then you got action. For example, I will skip dinner tonight. Right. So, for example, if raise hand, let's say if Isaac make a super cool program, then do you think, Isaac, we have KFC tonight? Raise hand if you agree. If this condition is true. Okay, Joshua, let's say Joshua, can you raise hand? All right, do you have any question? So today we learn about this condition, and then we're gonna start Spiro Mini using that soon. Joshua? Okay, Ishak, you have a question?
Don't tell me we're going to do JavaScript.
No, we're not doing JavaScript today. No. Okay, so this is called condition. If the condition is true, then this is the outcome. So I'm saying I will highlight this to be green. And this is when, if it's not true, then I highlight it to be red. So if you want KFC, you have to write a super cool Spiro program. Amelia, you have a question? Anyone understand this?
Somehow my Bluetooth isn't working when I turn it on.
You might have to, I think you should try to turn off and turn on again. And make sure you charge your Sphero properly. And then you should be able to do it. Did you manage to do it last week? All right, Indy. You raise your hand. Yes.
I don't know how to get into that. What you're doing?
Oh no. This is just you just look on the screen. This is just Microsoft
Oh, but
Word.
I also
without
want
me.
you to listen to this real quick.
Later we can listen. Today we learn about if conditional statement. Later you can show me. Okay.
Welcome to If Simulator.
Okay. So everyone understand this concept? They call conditional. If something true, then you got action. Else, you do another action. So this is called conditional statement. They're always starting with if, else, if, then, else, which is the when it's not true. Okay, so we're gonna do this in Sphero meaning. Understand? We're gonna do this now. Before we do it, Aisha, you raise your hand. How can I help you?
I think this might be easy for me because I did the because I did the scratch because I did scratch thing and we
If you do scratch, you should be able to pick this one up very easily.
Yeah, like the if and else, like we did the questions like how many years has the swing dinosaur died? But if
Yes.
you say nope, then it'll be wrong because it's not actually no.
Yes, that's good. So it's the same thing, but we learn it in. We're gonna use this in Sphero Mini. Okay. All right. Now it's time. It's time to start. Turn on your Sphero. Then we connect. Connect to your Sphero Mini. Connected. First thing you do is M. That's the first thing ever. What? Everyone remember how to do the M? M is try to rotate so that the right dot will be facing you. That's called M. Okay. Then we create, you can create a new program if you want. Create a new program. Today called lesson 4. And it has to be Sphero Mini down here. It's a block and a Sphero Mini. Okay, so we're gonna go to here. Today we're gonna start with a function. Last week we learned about function. If you want to go to the function, function is in, you see the scroll bar at the bottom, you scroll left until the end, you will see the thing called function. And you call create function. What they call function called the text. Draw. Text draw. Okay, so the function called the text row. What does it do? It will, we check if you try to throw it. Today we're gonna turn Spiro into a rock, okay? And we imagine this is the rock and somebody try to throw a rock. And the Spiro Mini will make a sound. Okay, so we should do compare it, operator, no. Control. So you can see the if there, this is called conditional statement. You can see on the control part, you scroll at the bottom until you see the control. So you imagine today it's like you can turn this into, for me, I just turn it into a rock, or you can turn it into a rocket or whatever you want, program you want, you use the if statement in here. And then we insert a conditional statement called if true, then else. Okay. And then for me, because my program will be, let's say, I try to detect somebody throw. You can go into the comparator. I don't want to do this sensor row. If we don't do this. Accelerometer. You can on free fall. Shoot. Should be part of the sensor. So we're going to be okay. Else gonna play condition. Okay, if like this, a very simple thing, we start with a very simple this is a super simple program. First, okay, this is the super simple program. Everyone can hear me? Shotaro, you hear me? Okay, let's try this simple program, and anyone raise my hand to see, to tell me what sound you're gonna hear. Monisha.
Where did you find the alarm sound?
You just click on play and in mechanical and then alarm.
Okay.
All right, anyone, if you see this function like this, what sound if I start the program? Anyone knows?
You might start it with an explosion or a bus horn.
Which sound it will play?
A bus horn or a splash.
Explores?
Explosion or a bus horn.
Okay, if like this, if my program is doing this, what do you think when I run the program? What do you think is gonna happen? Anyone got any idea? Ishak.
If you throw the sphero, the sound I'm going to hear is an explosion, and if you don't throw the sphero for less than 1 second, you get level up. You get level up.
All right, let's start the program and see how we go. Anyone here? Anyone hear my sound? So if you look at the statement, say if
Yes.
the true, then you go to the true part, which is play alarm sound, and the LED sphero will be red. Else, they're gonna play applause sound, and the main LED to be green. Okay. You want to turn the sound up? You just use the volume function. Just use the volume, increase the volume in the device to control the sphero, like your phone or your tablet. I don't know which one, but you just turn on the volume. All right. If now I turn that to false, what thing should happen to the sphero meaning? Bailey. Bailey?
Sorry, I meant to do that because I couldn't find the applause.
You raise hand.
Yeah, because I couldn't find the applause.
Did you find it now?
No.
It's in the effect, sound effects, applause.
All right.
Okay, if I program my program now, what happened? You play applause because if it's false, this part true will not happen. The alarm sound will not happen, but they will play the applause. And your spiral mini will be green. Okay, Indy, you got your hands up.
Yeah, just hold on. I'm gonna do this real quick.
Okay,
Just
you
start
know.
mute me. Just start mute me. I'm just doing this real quick. Okay,
Okay.
it's ready. I just want you to listen to this. It's like where it's called Wolfen 6 Exploding Sparrow. Don't let land collision and free fall. So when I start it,
Welcome to Exploding Sparrow. Don't let it land, collision, and free fall.
so when it after it says that, if I like hit it, it will do that.
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, Jacob, you raise your hand. How can I help you?
We're having problem with the sound.
You turn on the sound using your tablet. You need to turn it on.
Yeah, we have. And it doesn't work.
Okay. That's a bit weird. It should work. You try again. But you can speak to me. It looks like it should work. Okay, Monisha.
My detect throw, it isn't working. Like I press start and it isn't working.
Start detecting Spiro.
Yeah, it is.
Have you turned on the Bluetooth? Have you connected Spiro?
Yeah, I did.
Have you managed to connect to the Spiro before?
Yeah, I have, and I just connected it because right now it disconnected, so I connected it again.
Yeah.
And yeah, it isn't.
You should start a program like this,
Yeah, I
Keep-
started the program.
but it doesn't do this. You have to make sure all the statements have to be connected together.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
And on start program, there is detect throw.
Or you put detect throw.
Yeah, on the start program.
Have you defined a detect throw function?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
You did a function like what they have? Can you? Okay. Hang on.
It's like this.
Hang on. No. Can you put it on again?
Like this.
Okay, I can't see very clearly. Let me see. Okay. I can't really see very clearly. Let me stop sharing. Okay, can you try to put it on? If true, and play alarm, detect throw. But why your detect throw is, oh, because you put why you put a parameter in detect throw, you don't, because your program should not have any parameter ping or, you know what I mean? When you do a function, you should not have, because you create a function, but you got a parameter in there. That's where the problem is.
So the problem is that the color thing.
Yeah, the color thing. Try to do try to create a function again without the color thing. Okay, so now we're gonna move on. We're gonna make the program more complicated. All right. Sure. If let me see, if the if statement again. Okay, let's do this comparator. Then then like a sound. You want a collision sound. Okay, so now instead we do a true, we have, if we have a true, now we change the true into the accelerometers. Okay, so we have a spirometry. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so anyone, if you can see this function, can anyone guess what's gonna happen? Anyone try the best guess? Okay, let me see. Ishak, you have a question?
Well, I wanted to show off mine, but I have the answer as well. I tried making it work
Okay.
by copying yours, and it doesn't work.
Okay.
Also the one that I want to show off was that the Sphero comes and then he's like, what a lovely day. Oh, here's detect throw. I hope I don't explode. Yeah, I didn't explode. Exploding. Ay.
Okay. So anyone try to do exactly like what I do here?
I did do exactly.
Did you do exactly like this?
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay.
I'll show you. I think.
Hang on. I will try to explain to you. Okay. Oh, guess what? Can you unmute first? Guess. Can I show you? You want to show something? Guess. Guess what?
No, I was just wanted to show you my Sphero program that I made.
Okay. All right. Everyone will have a chance to show at the end of the class. Whatever you can do. You do not necessarily have to follow exactly what I do. But today, if you successfully do a conditional statement, program Sphero Mini with this, you're doing really well. Okay. So let me start the program. Okay. Try to connect to the Sphero. Okay. So at the moment, you can see my Sphero Mini here. At the moment, it's not doing anything. But inside the Sphero Mini, they have an accelerometer. What the accelerometer say? What our program say? If the total accelerometer greater than 3, then we play some sound. So now what I'm doing, I'm gonna check it. Start moving the accelerometer. Okay. Maybe I should lower it down. Greater than 12. Oh, somehow my accelerometer doesn't seem to detect the. Where's my? Okay, I have to start again. Just go. Control. If. And then you add a comparator in.
Eat your Beckies, Rollies. It's raining cabbages.
Here you put the, maybe the gyroscope. What should we do? The total velocity greater than 4. Then you go to the sound, speak. Exploding. Else, play effects, bell sound. Then you do, because you need to do like forever, you have to do a while loop. Okay, let's start the program. Okay, you see that program? The program will say, and then what I do, all you need to do is just move, just hold the spiral and start moving very quickly. So what does the condition say? If the velocity greater than 4, then speak, I am exploding. Else, you display a bell sound. So when you start program, I don't do anything. My spiral just holding like this. You will hear just the bell sound. But now I'll start moving very fast. Okay, so that's how we can use the if statement, try to do what you want. For example, you can, some idea you can do, right? If I can, let's say you can say, you pretending this one to be a rocket, right? You say, I am rocket. Okay. So imagine this is the rocket, and then we start the bell, which is the launch. And then if the speed is really fast, I'm gonna explode. Let's start the program. So I'm just leave the Zero Mini here. They just have the bell sound. But now I move very fast. So the rocket start exploding. Okay, that's how you can program it. I leave everyone just a few minutes to play around with this while answering the question. Maybe I talk to Hanu first. Everyone, can I ask everyone stop chatting? No spamming. Ethan, please use nice words. Otherwise, you will be out of class. All right. Monisha, or maybe Ishak first. Ishak,
Well,
Peter is the best teacher. Yay.
well, that was just
Peter
my
is the
thing.
best teacher. Yay.
After a while of
Peter is the
exploding,
best teacher.
are you moving though?
what do you say?
Are you try to? Okay, you try to program so that you can use the Spiro as a pretending it's like to be a rocket, right? And then you can move the Spiro pretending you can hold the Spiro and then you pretend to throw, and then it will be explode like my program, right?
Okay. So like when it's exploding,
See, when I
our
throw,
cells,
you can hear it. I'm exploding. You can use the Spiro like a rocket. This program will treat it like a rocket. When you hold it, you pretend to throw it. They will say, I'm exploding. And then maybe I can play mechanical sound. It's collision or what I call. Which one should I say? Which one should be the explosion sound? It should be here. Okay. We can add this and we can say. So at the moment, I'm not moving my Spiro, right? They just stay like this. Now I'm going to move Spiro really fast. Okay, I'll leave everyone 2 minutes. Everyone, please stop chatting. All right, I leave the program here. Everyone try to follow. And then I'm gonna start answering questions. So this one is a rocket program. You can use the Spiro Mini, start shaking, and it will be just exploding like maybe you can do a wait for maybe 2 seconds. Like this. I leave there, but everyone try to copy. Who have done it? Thumbs up if you've done this. Ishak, thumbs up. Guess what? Your thumbs up. Does it work like if you try to don't pretend you throw the Spiro? Does it make the explosion sound? Good. Okay, let's say Monisha.
whenever I do like a code, Spiro isn't like going around in that code. Like if I
Do you
say,
follow exactly what I'm doing here on the screen?
yeah, and even if I do roll 90 degrees, it isn't rolling 90 degrees. It's just like this on the spot. It isn't rolling or anything. It's just like this.
Okay, I am very sure that you haven't. Your Spiro hasn't been charged. I think you need to charge it.
I charged it before the class.
Oh, it's weird. It should just work. Like my Spiro Mini now, you can see it's flashing red. It means it's really low on battery.
My Spiro is flashing purple.
Yeah, it's low on battery. That's why. If it's flashing, means it's low on battery. It means you haven't charged it properly. Look like you haven't charged it enough. Okay, Michelle.
And
Sorry, Michelle. You can talk.
mine's not moving, or it's not saying I'm exploding.
Have you moved? You don't move. You meant to hold the Spiro Mini and throw it. Don't throw it, but pretend you throw it. You hold in your hand and you start shaking. Your Spiro Mini is not meant to move because in here there's no movement. Movement is last week. This one is they use the sensor inside the Spiro and detect when the Spiro Mini move, and they will say, I'm exploding. So it's relying on you holding the Spiro and move it really fast or start throwing.
Yeah, but it's not saying I'm exploding.
You're not saying? Did you do the total? This one is very important. The comparator here, you have to be greater, not less than. Did you put number 4 here?
No,
You put a low number here. Did you put that?
I do like this.
Hang on. How to see your one? Can you turn off the screen blurring? Because I can't see it.
Now, can you see it?
I can't really see your program. Can you try to copy exactly my program? Okay. Where, Monisha, the explosion, you do play, sound, effect, and there will be an explosion. Is that cool, Monisha? You found it? Good. Don't throw it, Ishak. Just hold it. Pretend to throw it. So you're gonna break it. Okay. Anu, you have any question? Okay, I move to the next one. Joshua.
I have one that I'd like you to hear, but I'm using the same device for Zoom as for my Sphero thing, so
Yeah,
I don't know if you'll be able to hear it or not.
I should be able to hear it.
Okay, I'm going to Edu right now. I don't know if you'll be able to hear what mine's saying, so
Yeah, you can try.
yeah. Could you hear that?
No, I don't hear it.
Okay, maybe if I share the screen or something, it might work.
You want to share the screen?
Yes, please.
Okay, I leave it here just for 30 seconds. Everyone try to copy it. We got 2 minutes. So it's time for you to really show me your program. This is just a
Fine.
sample one. You don't need to be exactly following it. But yeah, as long as you can use that if statement here correctly, I'm very happy. And if you can't follow it, you can watch the YouTube later. I'm gonna upload it into YouTube and you can follow it. All right. I hope everyone can copy, and then I'm gonna let Joshua to share the screen. Okay, Joshua, can you share this? Only Josh,
Yep, I'm gonna share it now.
I try to see your problem.
Okay, so you should be able to see my screen.
Yes.
Now I click here, here.
Good.
Hello, my name is Peter. Is that KFC? I love KFC. Yes, I just paid. I'm so excited.
Oh, it's so good. All right. Can you change the program so that only do that if your Spiro Mini is checking?
Okay,
That's my challenge.
yep,
You use the if statement, it's really good, but now you use the if statement, and when
yep,
you check the
If-
Spiro, they say that. If you're not checking the Spiro, they're not doing that. That's my challenge.
yep. I think
Okay.
I can figure that out.
Figure that out. Use the if one, the if blocks.
Would it work with the if or else?
If else.
Yeah, okay.
What else? Who want to show? Shotaro. Okay. Taro, you want to share the screen?
I did some upgrades on the rocket thing.
Okay. Can you show us?
Yep.
I am a rocket. 3, 2, 1, blast off. I am a rocket. 3, 2, 1, blast off. I am a rocket. 3, 2, 1, blast off. I am a rocket.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, blast off.
Can you do that so that
I am a
my
rocket.
challenge to you,
2, 1,
Shotaro?
blast
I
off.
made a mistake.
I am
Shotaro?
an alien shot.
I made
Shotaro, my challenge to you is only do it when you check. Okay, you check.
I was just doing my programming, and the iPad was charging, but for some reason it died.
Okay.
Charging.
Okay. Indy.
I just want to show something. How do I let my screen say instead of just my name?
Is Indy your name or somebody else's name?
My name.
Okay. Can you share the screen?
Yes.
Do you know how to do your work? Share the screen and want to see what you've done.
Okay, I'm not sure if it's part of it. I don't know, but I can't show it.
Okay, that's fine.
I can't.
Okay, guess what? All right, can you show us? We got only a minute to show. Guess what? Can you unmute? Yes. You can talk now.
This is mine.
You can share the screen. I want to see the screen. Okay, you can share now on Zoom. You have a function that you can share, but that's okay. Can you play the program? I want to see what you've done.
Okay, I don't know if you'll be able to hear it.
Eat your Beckies, Woolies.
Okay.
It's
Good
raining
job.
cabbages.
What cabbages? Okay, last one. Bailey. You have to unmute Bailey.
I haven't finished yet.
You haven't finished? Okay, but I think it's time. I think that's it, everyone. Time's finished. Okay. That's it. I'm gonna unmute everyone. All right. I hope you learned something. You need to learn about if statement today. I hope you really know how to do it. Yeah. Thumbs up. That's very important. You can do if else. You know how to do if else. I'm happy. Try to do a rocket programs. When you hold a rocket and you just throw it, pretend that you throw it. There will say I'm a rocket and gonna blow up. Okay. That's my challenge. That's your homework. All right, I'm gonna unmute everyone. Say goodbye. Okay, bye for now. See you next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.